Hi, and welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Jessa Jeremiah. We have an awesome show for you today. We are going to check in with some of our news partners. We are also talking to some local businesses, and I'm going to introduce you to Ansay Associates. This is Heidi Nino and Adam Peck. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
So, lots to talk about. If you haven't been to their website, this is the time to do it. There's so much that you guys do. Give us an overview about Ansay Associates.
So Ansay Associates is a full-service insurance agency. So it's an independent agency. We represent multiple companies and insurance solutions for auto, home, business, employee benefits, life insurance, just a full-service agency.
Yes, lots of things that we need, and it's great to be able to have that provided under sort of one umbrella. Let's talk a little bit, Adam, about your background and what brought you into the insurance industry.
Yeah, absolutely. So, local here in Madison, my beautiful wife Sarah and 2 kids, and just the opportunity to help businesses one-on-one and kind of manage their risk, their finances, because you don't think of insurance necessarily as such a bottom line number, but it can be, not just from the upfront cost, but the potential of what's out there. So being able to help owners and decision makers with what they need.
So let's talk a little bit about the value-added services and what that sort of means and how that's differentiated with Ansay Associates.
Yeah, so you can obviously get insurance at many different places. So what Ansay Associates does is we offer programs beyond insurance. One of them specifically that I like to talk about is our MedPro program. So it's essentially a nurse triage for businesses that if somebody has a potential claim, they're able to call a registered nurse, be able to get self-diagnosis, self-treatment, versus immediately going and seeking treatment. So what that does is, it takes the decision-making out of the business owner's hand and it puts it into a registered nurse. Empirical data that we have, 43% of potential claims do not become claims.
Wow, okay. And I love the fact, I'm sure lots of business owners out there watching, the fact that you can sort of delegate some of those decisions too.
Absolutely.
And not have to make them in-house.
Sure.
So let's talk about some of the industries that you might specialize in. So if we do have a lot of business owners that watch the program. What's sort of the specialties that you offer for folks watching?
Yeah, so one of the specific things that we do is we're going to look at every industry. We have an array of programs. Myself specifically, though, I'll look a lot at contractors, landscapers, getting involved with the healthcare field. So we have transportation, home healthcare, senior living. It's a really big scope, and I tried to stay focused on those areas. But with the programs we offer, any industry is going to be qualified for what we have.
Okay, great. And if we are ready to do something like this, I'm sure there's a period of time of learning here, right? So you're not just going to call and sign up for these services.
Right.
What's the process? Let's talk a little bit about how they contact you and sort of walk through that.
So somebody who is looking to have their coverages reviewed, to take a look at their risk exposure, can give Adam a call, can give the office a call, and we will come out and visit with you and be able to review what coverages you have, review what your exposures are at your business, make sure that you do have the correct coverage that you need, and go through it and do a proposal for you as far as, is this, with the coverages and the pricing and things, and do it more as an advisor and saying, hey, this is what you need, and to protect yourself against the risk and the loss exposure.
I think it's great that it's so specialized and individualized because so many companies out there have very different needs and very different budgets and expenses and things that they're able to afford. So it's nice that you can provide that for a lot of different circumstances.
It is. It's looking at their individual. Everybody is individual and every business is individual. You can't just cookie cutter that across.
Yeah, you bet. Well, gosh, lots of great information. Again, I encourage you to go to the website because there's a lot of information on there as well. Heidi Nino is the Executive Vice President for Ansay Associates, and Adam Peck is a Commercial Advisor. Thanks for being with you.
Thank you very much for having us.
Appreciate it. You're watching Talk of the Town. We'll be right back after the break. Stay right there.